Mudras. The first mudra is the half lotus. The two fingers in the middle come together, side shot, used for balancing and detection by energy emission from the heart of palm. Next technique, the fireball. Double half lotus placed together approximately 2 inches from whatever you are working on. Again, it's nothing more than a double half lotus placed together. Next technique, the ring. The ring is a double half lotus, but the two fingers in the middle drop down slightly, ever so slightly, not a whole lot, just enough to be slightly out of balance with the rest of the hands. The ring. Next technique, the diamond. Fingers come together, index fingers here, right pinky comes off to the side. Okay, this is the large diamond, the small diamond. The area of concentration is right in the middle of the hands. This is your grounding. Okay, diamond large, diamond small. Okay, next technique, next mudra, tiger's paws. Okay, fingers come in. Okay, just use this as a general balancing technique. Okay. Next technique is the weld. One hand grounds, the other hand in a half lotus, and fingers curl in, this time much more than the ring, as you can see from the side. Ring's about here, the weld is down here. Okay, grounding. Next technique, secret sword. Secret sword looks like this. Index finger, middle finger, thumb come together like this on the erectors. Okay, secret sword. Let's look at that. Okay, next technique is the viper's head. Viper's head uses a ground. Okay, and the mudra looks like this. Okay, this is the mudra, and we use a ground for this technique. The next technique is a set of techniques called the scorpion set. I'll take my fingers and put them over top of my sinus cavity. The scorpion is used for balancing or opening one nostril at a time. Okay, it's very potent as far as opening the nasal cavity. The thumb will be on the end of my nose, and then the ring finger will be up slightly higher. We'll go over this more in class. These two fingers on the forehead, and then of course I have my ground. If I would like to switch nasal passages, instead of having to switch hands, I can just turn these two fingers opposite each other. One nasal passage and then the other nasal passage. So looks like this. Okay. The next technique is, or mudra, is the large stinger. Okay, which is a very strong blockage remover and pain remover. And so it's simply the middle finger raised and curled in a relaxed and comfortable position. It uses a ground to remove blockages. Okay. The next technique is the micro weld, or the small stinger, and it's these three fingers touch on the side of the thumb and use this pinky in a circular motion over broken bones, where the side, the emission is coming from the side and not from the end. The next technique is the scorpion's tail, which is the index and middle finger wrapped, middle finger on top, index finger underneath. These three fingers are touching together, and this is for connective tissue, and usually is about 4 inches away from the problem area. The last technique of the scorpion set is the scorpion's claws, which are 2 fingers, the index finger and the middle finger, in a shape like a claw manner, and the emission area comes from here. And this is used for scarring, blockage remover, lots of different things. But this is the last technique of the scorpion set.